Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Nickelodeon, I'm on it.
You over here messing up Jeezy lyrics and shit.
My fault, Jeezy. I love you though.
I'm just gonna cut that part out.
You got me through middle school.
I'm just gonna cut all this out.
I'm just gonna cut all this out. I ain't made it through last week, so I didn't know if you cut out any of the shit we was talking about last week. I gotta go back and listen. I got like halfway through it and then I fell asleep because I was like, nigga, I was tired as fuck. Like, I just got off of work in a 10-hour shift. After going to the gym and being up since 10, nigga, I was sleepy.
I don't know how you thought you was gonna work overnight by staying up all day.
No, I mean, because I woke up late.
And so, you still stayed up all day. If you woke up at 4 p.m.
I mean, I'd be usually, I think I'd be good as fuck. I usually be good. I'm mad because I wanted to go to the gym again, but
you can be overnight when you're doing nothing at home. Yeah, you can stay up all night. You can't stay up all night if you wake up, stay up all day, and then you go to the gym.
I'm good with the shit.
You're not 20 anymore.
I'm really not, cause nigga, I was good up until like, I was supposed to get off at 8, but shit got fucked up, so I had to start like 2 hours later than I normally do. So then, nigga, I didn't get off till like almost 10:30 at the most, and I'm like, nigga, I'm exhausted.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna cut all this out too.
It's content. Fuck you mean.
Space City Brothers.
We in this bitch.
I'm still cutting that out. It's just 3 minutes of nothing.
It's the Cutout Podcast. What you talking about? That's what niggas love. 3 minutes of bullshit.
Second time around because the last podcast I did some cutting.
I gotta make it through it.
Matter of fact, I'm cutting this too. Space City Brothers.
Oh shit! Live from the home of the players and the pimps. I am one of your hosts, the immaculate, the I don't know any other words because I'm kind of slow today. Henny Pendergrass, the third, Prince, future king of Henny Land. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because Walt's giving me the look. And
first of all,
to my right.
Your name is Tevin.
To my right.
Your name is Tevin.
To my right.
Your name is Tevin. My name is
co-host. My brethren in arms.
My name is
my
Walter.
Road dog. My ride or die.
I'm trying to say my name and you keep just not shutting up.
He's the Martin to my Will Smith.
You've been doing all the talking since we started.
Drum roll, please.
Don't bang on the table. You're messing up the audio. God, I'm cutting this part out too. So much cutting I have to do. Fucking gotta butcher this shit.
It's just gonna be just butcher. Just up. Here it is.
So I brought all my notes finally.
You didn't even say your name.
I did. I said it like 8 times. You just wouldn't shut the hell up.
I was trying to give you an intro though.
I didn't need it.
Well, I'm always gonna
intro
give you
yourself, and then I'm gonna tell the people your actual name. And then
He's
will
also
say my name.
the dynamic mercenary. So I'm starting to like that name a lot, actually, dog.
Wu-Tang name generator.
Wu-Tang for the children.
So we've actually gone through about half the stuff I'd originally had written down. Some of this stuff too. Some of this stuff is really old, like me straining my groin when I did front squats and didn't warm up properly. That was like 2 weeks ago. And I just took the rest of the week off.
That's such a wash nigga thing to get hurt.
Nah, not really, because like, a lot of people just like play through.
No, I'm just saying like
if you, but it was just a strain. I was like, oh damn, my shit's sore. I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do squats anymore this week. I was straight on deadlifts. I was just trying to do those front squats. And then I'm straight now. I've been doing it for 2 weeks, getting stronger.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you was like 18, 19, you probably would have just pushed through that shit. Now,
yeah, idiotically,
27.
I was trying to.
Nigga, I feel a twinge in my shoulder. I'm stopping for a good 15, 20 minutes.
In college, my hip was hurt. Both me and my roommate both had hurt hips, and we was like, nah, we're just gonna play through it until I had to like miss class because my hip was hurting so bad.
Nigga can't get up the next day and be like, damn, I should have. I should have took a break.
I was like, fuck, my hip hurt.
You tired? No, I'm not really tired. My hip hurt.
I'm just gonna play lazy defense every day. I go hoop at the rec, and then it's like James I woke up one day and couldn't walk, and my hip was hurting so bad, and I was like,
nah, I'm not gonna.
And then my parents,
you got healed and went right back to doing the same shit.
Nah, my parents bought me a mattress, like a cheap mattress to put on my bed. So I put that mattress on top of the original mattress from the school.
And it was good, huh?
Yeah, it was funny because the beds at the dorm beds were like a twin long, and then the mattress they bought was just a regular twin. So it was like 2 inches of mattress of the bottom mattress hanging off both sides. Yeah, and people was like, "Oh, you got 2 mattresses?" I was like, nah, I had to go get me one.
You know how that go.
We discussed the R. Kelly problem already, so I could skip that. I can't even tell what I wrote here. Rebuild my something, have it all silver. I have no idea what this is because it's all like smeared. It looks like something goggle. Oh, skipping that.
This is real professional. Can't read that.
Oh yeah, that's much. I want to go to the Basketball Hall of Fame in Massachusetts.
That's such a weird place. Well, I guess that's where it started, but still.
No. Yeah.
Ain't it where it started? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird place to put it.
That's where it started. That's where you put it.
I know Cambridge, Massachusetts probably is at Cambridge, Ohio. What's in Ohio?
Nothing.
Nah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Ohio, I think. No, the Football Hall of Fame is in Ohio.
I'm not going to that bullshit.
No, I'm not.
I don't give a fuck.
See a bunch of niggas who we
I'm trying to see a bunch of CTE and psychotic motherfuckers. I'm going to the Basketball Hall of Fame. I'm doing that before the end of the year.
You think like people who play football like in the early 1920s had like the same, well, of course they did, but like, you think they was wilding as much as our players do now?
I don't think they probably didn't have the tools to wild, and they probably didn't make enough money to be like stupid rich to like make it rain and strip clubs and shit.
But they was definitely beating their wives.
They probably was just like beating their wives or having second families and shit.
I mean, shit, that's every nigga in the 1920s. If you didn't have a second family in the 1920s, you wasn't a real nigga.
Broke boy.
Yeah, you a bitch ass nigga. I got 2 wives. And they live down the street from each other. Misogyny.
Here's a question. Am I a troll?
You troll people that love you.
That's not a troll. I'm just an asshole. I feel
like, what's the difference?
I feel like a troll does stuff to get that person's attention. Like if you're in Battlefield and you finally get a jet and then somebody comes and immediately throws bombs on it and blows it up.
The fuck up.
Like, that's trolling. Or it's like if you're a YouTuber and somebody recognizes you and they keep like Chris Move in Call of Duty and somebody recognizes his name and they just like follow him around and just shoot their guns so people come find him. And he's individual. He's like, oh, you're trolling me. It's like, that's being a troll. You're trying to get attention. Me, I just do stuff that I will laugh at on Twitter at people. So they be like,
then that's just being an asshole.
Yeah, I'm just being an asshole. I'm not trolling
you're not a troll. You're just an asshole.
Like, if you don't see it, I don't care. Because as soon as I hit send, it's like, ha, 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 ha. And then I move on.
And they do see it and they respond to you. And I think if they respond to you, that makes you a troll. If no one responds to you, you're just being a dickhead. But if people respond to you,
I don't think trolling is. I don't think the person receiving it determines if it's trolling.
Yeah,
I think your intention is if the trolling. Like, if you want, like,
because it's
like
just,
if I say if I at Kanye or if I at like Lupe, be like, oh, you suck, you're trash. That's trolling. That's trolling because you're trying to get a response. If I'm just onto it, I'm like, you know what, Lupe's last album wasn't that good, which is not true. I don't think like that. If I just like tweet it, like people are like, this person, like J. Cole album just came out, and they're just like, J. Cole album not that good. It's like, you're not trolling anybody. You're
stating a fact. I mean, well, not a fact. You're just stating an opinion.
Yeah, but you're kind of just being a dick about it. That's not trolling.
I mean, but that's okay. Trolling to me is with the intention of getting the target to respond to you.
Yeah,
if you're
like,
just saying stupid shit on Twitter, you're just everybody else saying stupid shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just say stupid shit.
Yeah, you're not a troll. No, and once they respond to you and you keep it up and you keep fucking with them, then that.
No, I think
that's trolling.
If your original intention is to get a response. Which is never mine.
I mean, but who knows? Who knows? We can get a response. If you just say that J. Cole album,
no, it's one
shit.
thing. It's one thing if they bother to respond. It's a different thing if you're trying to get a rise out of them.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about you people.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Hey, remember how on MySpace you used to have like only a top 4?
Yeah. And somehow niggas got it to top 8, then top 20 something, and top 32.
Then it was
what?
Then it was whatever number you wanted.
Yeah.
I remember me and my cousin used to get into it. If you weren't in their top 4, like that was such a that was so important to us,
bro. That was so important.
Like if you wasn't number 1 in someone's top 4, like you would be upset. Like if they're girls on MySpace and they put their girl before you like, what the fuck, bro?
Dog, bro. That MySpace era was something. There's never going to be nothing like MySpace era because niggas is lazy these days. I'm not finna try to figure out
doing HTML code.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
Boys was coding hard
as shit. Oh, I gotta get the perimeter. Like niggas knew how to do the shit. That was a crazy. Like imagine we stuck with that shit. Some niggas did stick with that shit, and now they web page designers and making buku money.
I mean, you can learn it by the summer.
I'm too old to learn that shit.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I mean, I'm not, but I just don't.
Think about how many people didn't get rich till their 40s. We're not even in our 30s.
Who want to be 40 with like responsibilities and be rich?
That's why you put in the effort now.
I want to wild out now. You can't be 40 and spend like 5 stacks on like laser tag equipment. You can't do that.
I absolutely can and will.
No, you can't do that.
Out of your mind.
You can't do that.
I will absolutely.
You gotta buy cardigans.
I will have my own laser tag fucking warehouse. Okay, and it's gonna be better than Laser Zone.
You can't be 40 and be like text all your 40-year-old friends like, hey, you guys want to play laser tag later?
Yes, I will.
No, niggas gonna be like, bro,
I will have a whole 40-year-old slumber party weekend where we play laser tag. And we make forts and everybody wears PJs and we have ice cream and brownies. Okay.
All right, Michael Jackson.
Don't limit me. No. He was hanging with other people's children. This is just gonna be all adults.
I don't think.
And then we have our orgy.
I knew that was coming. As long as I get to touch dying with the big titties, I'm okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to run through these. So I was at work and I received a fax, and the fax had the most confusing handwriting in my life. This person wrote their twos as upside down twos. Like I drew a caricature. So that's what a regular two would look like. That's how they wrote their
I'd
twos.
fight that nigga. Don't you send me those shit like that? Look like a 5, dog.
And then their 3s were just like a backward C. There was no definition at 3 at all. It was just a curve.
Is this a doctor's note?
I don't know who the fuck was writing this shit, but it was.
This nigga got a fucking fax from a serial killer.
It pissed me off so much that I'm risking a HIPAA violation just to be angry about it.
You fucking trace the call back to the motherfucking shit. I need to see whose handwriting this is now.
Okay.
This the head of medicine here at Memorial Hospital. You just start punching him in the face and start beating the shit out of him. Don't you ever in your life see nobody do shit like that again. That's not a 2, that's a 5.
I wrote down that I almost had to Texas duel someone, but I don't remember what it was anymore.
It's probably over basketball, knowing you. Something you probably said.
How about this? Bad Boys 2 was better than Bad Boys.
Hold on, let me. Yeah, it was. I'll give you that one. That's probably the only sequel that was ever better than the original.
I think that's the Michael Bay effect.
Probably.
I didn't even realize Michael Bay made it until like 2 years ago.
Michael Bay makes. If you go into Michael Bay shit looking for a story, you fresh out of luck. You're not gonna have no real great story. it's gonna be a bullshit. But if you're going to Michael Bay expecting to see explosions and gunplay,
which is Bad Boys 2,
that's all you need, bro.
Oh, he made the first Bad Boys. So I think Bad Boys 2 was like, okay, first Bad Boys it's a little. I feel like it kind of unravels in the middle. It doesn't make sense for a really long time. Bad Boys 2 is just like extreme violence.
Let me put my shit on 5 right.
They just Bad Boys 2. It was funny because this is Texas. It was funny because Bad Boys 2. Martin Lawrence is like, you trying to set the record for gunfights in a week?
Bro, I can't wait for Bad Boys 3.
Nah,
they doing it.
I only want to see if Martin Lawrence is in shape. I don't want to see fat Martin Lawrence trying to be
fat, sluggish Martin Lawrence
trying to be a.
But the nigga probably gonna be retired by then.
I don't know.
I would like to see Martin Lawrence in the movie just like fat, slobbish Michael Lawrence.
No.
But no. He's like retired cop.
I want to see at least middle-aged in shape version Martin Lawrence. Like Will Smith is still in shape. He's not just like.
But look at all the movies Will Smith is fucking like he's Deadshot. He played a cop in that one flick that was niggas was like, oh, this is terrible. I thought it was pretty fucking good. It wasn't the best movie I ever saw, but it was a Netflix joint. Netflix is still trying to find their foot in this shit.
You talk about Blight.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. Niggas was like, it's talking about the relations in America.
We discussed this already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's like, how can it be about that if there's Mexican people? But anyways, I digress.
I actually like it.
I like it too. I thought it was pretty good.
What else I got?
I knew it was gonna happen in the end, but I thought it was pretty good.
I'll move that around. Rock and Roll Gangster.
The show or the song? The movie or the song?
There's a movie?
Yeah. No, it's called Rock and Roller. My fault.
Don't you ever disrespect Elon ever again?
Rock and Roll Gangster.
I love that song.
Rock and Roll Gangster.
Dog, people are blowing me up.
Yeah.
Oh, that was just my watch.
Rock and
that
roll,
was fine.
Man. Are the new smartwatches like the Pages of the day?
The what?
I saw the new smartwatches like the Pages of the day.
The pagers?
Yeah.
Nah, I just can see my messages without looking at my phone.
I saw one girl talking into her shit. I thought that was so stupid.
Apple Watch, you can talk into it.
I thought that was the dumbest. Like, cause she was talking and she would put her wrist to her ear. Just, bitch, get on the phone. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You like, it's not like he was on speaker where she could just like Power Rangers and shit. What's up, Zordon? Like, no, it's just like she would talk, put the shit to her ear, talk to her like. All right, Men in Black.
What the hell is going on with my phone? It's just like 8 messages in a row. Just random. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with this
Facebook
shit.
Out there. Did the Cavs win? Who was this random nigga that jumped into LeBron James' arm?
I think the Cavs did win.
Oh, so they going forward or?
No, they're only up 3-2. It was 2-2, and they
so they're going the distance then.
No.
See, I don't fuck with basketball in their playoffs.
It's best of 7.
Should be long
They
as
won
fuck.
Game 5.
Like, do it really need to be the best of 7, my nigga? I know you're trying to stretch as much.
The earlier, because I think it's because it adds up to
baby.
It adds up to 100 if you play all the games possible, but also that it's just more money for the arenas.
That's what I'm saying.
Playoff games sell out.
You trying to see all that shit, nigga? Football be like football so much dire because it's win or go the fuck home. There ain't no game 2. You're gonna be like, but I could have got you with game 2.
And y'all. Yeah, but at the same time, football players are running naked through glass doors and shit. So
look,
you take the good.
We don't talk about the off the field antics,
you take
my
the
nigga.
Good with the bad, nigga. It was mid season. What are you talking about?
We don't talk about day off antics, nigga. All right,
nah, it's middle.
What
of
a
the
nigga do? What a nigga do when he not on the field is his. If you want to run butt ass naked through glass windows, if a nigga want to dance at Drake's house, let the nigga dance at Drake's house. Okay, he ain't hurt nobody. He might have hurt some people, but that's none of our business until the media catches on to it and scrutinizes.
They got
nigga.
it immediately, so that's that.
Look,
so stop bitching.
NFL, y'all need to talk to y'all players, bro. Give these niggas, I don't know, better heads. They just need better heads.
Stop letting people be psychotic. I wrote down GPU prices. So there's ways to get a GPU back at MSRP nowadays. It's
probably illegal.
Nah. I know Micro Center is now selling them like you can only buy it. You can only buy one GPU at a time in store. I think they sell it at MSRP now.
Just like have multiple people go in the store and buy that bitch.
Well, you're gonna have those multiple people have to go buy it. Yeah, but you can only buy one at a time in store. They probably trying to keep a log of it instead of one person going in and just like snatching them all off, buying 14 at once.
Hey,
you buy one at MSRP.
Real shit.
Because people buying them up doesn't help the market at all. Because then it's driving up the price.
Because it's causing a shortage and shit.
Yeah, and the demand is way too high for the supply, and it's messing with the whole supply chain.
Hey, real shit. All you niggas out here trying to mine Bitcoins, stop it, dog. Bitcoin, the whole system is ruined now, my G. Like,
it's not even cool anymore.
It's not even cool anymore. The system is ruined. You niggas ruined it. However the fuck that shit started going up, that shit's done, my dog.
It basically goes up at the beginning of every year.
Yeah. You think you finna cash out and live a life on a fucking tropical island with naked bohemian bitches and shit? Nah, you not no more, dog. Coinbase, all that Bitcoins, that shit's dead, dog. If you didn't get in on the ground floor when it was popping, you fresh out of luck, my G.
Yeah, I would have put like 10 G's on it when it was like $200.
Shit, nigga.
It's too late now, so it's whatever. Life goes on.
I learned about Bitcoin like a few years ago, back when niggas was trading pieces for that shit. Like, shit was worthless.
I had heard about it maybe like 2 years ago because people were talking about it was going up.
I read on it and shit. It was like niggas was trading Bitcoin. I didn't think it was going to spike, like, but you know what I'm saying?
It was funny because when I was first building my computer last year and I went to Micro Center, a girl that was like, it was for whatever reason, it was a busy day. I think it was a holiday.
Probably.
And a girl was like, do you guys take Bitcoin? I was like,
bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of
I was like, just have your card ready. Stop holding up the line. I've been standing here for 10 minutes just trying to get a fucking outlet and a fan controller and some thermal paste. Hurry the fuck up with that nonsense.
Like, bitch, you didn't get the fuck out of here. Like, a multinational company gonna take a bit. Get the fuck out of it. You should push that bitch head. Okay. Broke ass bitch.
So there was a place in like Canada where they were selling them. When I wrote it down, it was a store in like Canada where they were selling them at MSRP. But it was funny because Linus went there. He was like, "You just have graphics cards sitting on the shelves. Like, you guys need to put these in security."
Right? Niggas gonna steal these.
RAM prices are still high for whatever reason. There's actually been a RAM shortage. So RAM prices.
Because one of the parts in there is has a shortage. One of the components that make the RAM.
I didn't even know it was a shortage until somebody else found out in a video that it was a shortage. So that was just wild.
Yeah, I think it's one of the parts that make it that shit. I think they have a shortage on one of the parts that make that shit.
Yeah, so RAM has been expensive for a long time. I don't know if I said this before, but there was an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm where he had like his corduroys had too small of a zipper fly. He was trying to go to the bathroom. He couldn't get his dick out, so he had like a meltdown in the bathroom. And JB Swoon was like, he's like, where you get the pants? He's like, are they Asian pants? You know, they probably make them for small penises. That's probably why. and then he was like, here's the trick when you have a small fly. Take one finger, you push on the shaft, and then the head pops out. He's like, oh. So and then he was like, see, that's why I buy my pants from Jamaican people. They make it for big penises. And what's funny is that a pair of new slacks I bought actually have a short fly. So every time I would go to the bathroom, I would like, you know, I'm just gonna take off the whole belt. not gonna be a freaking idiot like Larry David and be struggling in the bathroom.
Push it on your dick in the middle of the fucking toilet, just
like, standing there, stall somebody walking like this dude is doing way too much elbow movements.
What the fuck does he keep pushing on his dick area for?
Oh yeah, before we get in,
the pants are small. They Asian pants. They make them so smaller penises. I forgot to get my Jamaican pants, so just like I'm not doing anything weird. You know what I'm saying? They're just Asian pants. That's racist. Let me stop. Okay, what was gonna say?
Before we get too far into this episode, I'm going to pre-name it. It's called # Don't Touch My Waves.
Are we back on the waves?
Here's the thing. For some reason, there's when you're at a level of familiarity with a woman who's not your girlfriend and like you're cool with them, but you're not super fond of them, but y'all have known each other for like within 3 years, so it's not that long, but like it's like, oh hey,
it's long enough to be like,
or you're in like a familiar enough setting by them.
Why like they can see you in like some shorts and a t-shirt or some shit like that.
No, not that familiar.
Okay,
but it's like y'all been around each other at least 5 times total.
You're comfortable cursing around them. The
motherfuckers just start touching your head. Like, what the hell's wrong? Like instead of like a greeting, like, oh, like tap on the shoulder, like, hey, they come and just press on your head or some shit, or like poke you in the head. It's like, stop.
Not with the dewy on, without the dewy on.
God, I'm talking about like at work. Without
the dewy on?
Like this
wild.
This lady has done it like 3 times in the last week.
Oh, you have to have Nas whoop her ass,
and it's literally starting to infuriate me. Like,
you have to have Nas talk to her.
Instead of coming by and be like, oh, what's up, Walter, or just like tap me on my shoulder, because I'm always wearing headphones because I'm always listening to something. She'll come just like press on the back of, like shove a finger in the back of my head. I'm like, hey, don't do that. Like next time she does it, you
might have to shoot her.
I'm going to
Hey, is that the reason why he was going to Texas duel somebody?
That probably was it. That's probably why I wrote that down. Was like the second time she
It's either gonna be basketball or it's gonna be your waves. That's the one thing Walter don't fuck around with. Basketball and his waves, dog.
And then when I was at our formal, another chick did it. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't touch my waves. Don't. If you want to get my attention, just tap me on the shoulder. She's like, oh, you do got the waves. I'm like, yes, don't fucking touch them.
Now it's gonna be like,
if you not my,
I'm high.
If you not my girl,
down a little bit.
If you not my significant other, do not touch my waves. Ever. Ever.
Spiking.
Nah, it's still gonna be high because it's turned all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Look, don't touch my fucking waves.
No, but I'm just spiking though.
Yeah, we're both are because the mic is turned all the way up.
Okay.
They're both turned all the way up.
Okay. All right, so
don't touch my fucking waves. Period.
Bro, I would have told my girlfriend.
And like for some reason recently I've been like more and more volatile, so stuff irritates me way more. It's like today I had to like make sure that I didn't yell.
Listen, bitch, I said in the middle of the office, everybody just turn and look.
It's gonna happen.
Next thing you know, you get fired for being an angry black guy.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. I'm gonna email HR.
You're like, I told this bitch not to touch my waves. My waves is too crisp for this bitch to be running her fingers through my
dog.
shit.
It's just that it's unnecessary. We're adults. You don't have to do that. This isn't middle school. Don't fucking just poke me in my head and shit. Like, fuck no. If you need my attention, you could tap me on my shoulder,
bro,
or you could just wave at me.
I would have told Shorty, and Shorty would have been up there the next day. Shorty would have took off of work, been up there in her sweats and her sneakers, with a Vaseline and her earrings off, and been like, point that bitch the fuck out. And I've been like, baby, there she is over there. And she would have been like, come here, bitch. And that would have been the end of it. That would have been the end of the shit. I would have told HR, look, don't intervene. I told her, I warned this bitch a couple of times not to touch my waves like that. Now my girl gotta handle it.
I'm trying to keep it simple because
just tell your girlfriend.
The next step is I'm just gonna start just putting a knuckle in the back of her head every time I get attention. Just be like, hey. Oh, good morning.
This nigga called me knocking up skull. He gonna give us CTE, dog.
I swear to God, it's gonna happen.
She's gonna give her CTE. She gonna be slurring words and trying to run through her computer. That's next.
For the last week, I've been volatile as hell. Everything's just been making me just explode, and I'm not having it. I'm not having it,
bro. I don't blame, bro. I've been the same way for some reason. Like something in the air, nigga. I've been waiting for some shit. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but
you know what? It's because we still haven't gotten an actual spring.
That's probably what it is. Animals just raising.
We got seasonal affective disorder still. This shit ain't worn off.
I've been waiting. I ain't felt this way since high school. Like my testosterone kicked up. I think Friday the game day and shit, nigga. Like I'm ready to go, nigga. Nah. I'm too old to be out here fighting niggas.
Hey, it's funny.
Too bad.
Oh, well, I'm gonna wait for this. Have you heard of Tame Impala?
You have to say that slower.
Tame Impala.
Tame Impala.
Who made the song New Person, Same Old Mistakes? Feel like a brand new person.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I fuck with that song.
Yeah, that album Currents is great.
Oh, word?
I've been listening to it for like 2 years.
Damn, nigga.
Because it was on Atlanta.
It was on Atlanta, and Rihanna took it too.
That album is so great. I love that album. If I play it, I have to play it 3 times.
Is that good?
Is that good?
Start to finish.
It's probably like 3.
What's it called?
It's called Currents.
Currents?
Yeah, it's probably like 3 songs I would skip, but you don't have to. And like the first 5 songs are just repeatable by themselves. Like I play those 5 and then I play them again.
Say one more time.
And then I play it through.
Currents?
Just
by
Currents.
Tame Impala?
Like Water Currents by Tame Impala.
Tame Impala. I'm gonna have to fuck with that. You know who else is pretty good? Arian Foster.
His podcast? Yeah.
No, his podcast. No, he has music out too. I didn't. Yeah.
Maybe I heard him. I vaguely feel like I heard him say that he was putting out music.
Yeah, he goes by I think Bino Fino or Bobby Fino. So I think it's Bobby Fino. I listened to his song on YouTube called A Friend, a Fan, a Kid. That's pretty good, dog. I was like, I wasn't expecting him to go so hard, but especially after, we have all these fucking athletes who try music and you'd be like,
I mean, the thing is,
Dame Illia should drop an album too. I want to hear Dame Illia rap.
You mean Damian Lillard?
Yeah, Damian Lillard.
He did.
He did? He dropped the album?
I think he has like 2 different. He has an album. I think he has a mixtape. He has 2 projects out.
I need to go listen.
He
to
has
that
a song
shit.
with Lil Wayne.
I don't want to hear that shit. I'm sorry. If Lil Wayne's not rapping like Carter 3 Lil Wayne, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, but Damian Lillard got 4 albums. I think he might do a tour this summer since he's not playing in the NBA Finals or in the NBA playoffs anymore. But he was talking about it before that he might like do a tour during the summer.
That'd be crazy. To
like he's pretty much recognized as like he's a guy who could hold his own.
Bro, he's the best basketball. Well, he's the best athlete. Well, I was like he's the best athlete artist. Like I said, Arian Foster's music is pretty good too. He's the best NBA rapper. Did you hear the song that fucking what's the nigga married to Tiana Taylor name?
Iman Shumpert.
Yeah, did you hear that bullshit?
He said he hasn't put. Damn, I forgot. Because he was on the Road Tripping podcast, and he said why he hasn't put it out, his whole project out at once. I can't. Damn, I'm just drawing a blank. But he said there's a specific reason why he hasn't put it out at once. I think it was either that. I think he said it was done and he was waiting on something, or if he just wanted to like create something for it. I think he was trying to do like a whole art thing with it, or it was just that he was trying to.
I think he's doing the whole art thing because I'll be watching. Well, my mom will be watching their show.
I can't remember why, but he said for sure that is done. But I think the one he has ready is like older music, and I think he's trying to make newer music to put it. I don't remember, but it was a very specific reason why. It was kind of late when I was listening to it, and I was doing like 2 things at once while I was driving.
I wonder why Kobe never blew up. Like,
Kobe can't rap.
I mean, but Kobe was Kobe at the time. If niggas gonna let Michael Jordan cook in the NBA, I mean in the MLB.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan was an actual baseball player, and he was in the minor leagues.
Define baseball player.
He played baseball in his youth.
Define youth, because if you say
he played baseball, I think up through high school.
Okay. If you just said some shit like, "Oh, he played baseball,"
like baseball was
middle school.
Baseball was one of his sports.
I was in elementary school. I'm a baseball player.
Baseball was one of his sports, and he was a superior athlete. Nigga could have did whatever he wanted. He could have fucking played. He could have played football if he wanted to.
I'm surprised Kobe didn't play soccer. Apparently, Kobe's a beast at soccer.
Probably not Major League Soccer.
Some type of soccer. I'm pretty sure some team would be like Kobe Bryant. Yeah,
well, maybe
his ass up.
I don't know, maybe he just. Well, his dad played basketball.
Yeah.
So maybe he just liked basketball more.
Better, yeah. Because they said he was a phenom in soccer too, I think.
But he ended up going to high school in Philly, so there probably wasn't that much soccer nurturing.
Imagine Kobe coming to Philly and be like, "Yeah, I want to try out for the soccer team." The what, nigga? Get your 6'6" ass on this fucking court and shut the fuck up. And he became Kobe Bryant.
So remember we played the LA Noir theme song yesterday?
Yes.
I said the wrong song. It wasn't High Top Whites. It was Venice Vineyard.
Venice Vineyard. Okay, Italian Walter.
It was damn. It was like $1 million something. Me and my lady back home from a wine tasting. Millionaires of all trades. Exchange smoke. Helicopters, choppers as we smoke. Plotting on ways to get the cash cow roped up and tied down. Snipers outside the compound. Meanwhile, I powwow. Been doing it for some time now. And JD Mo slept on like your big homie's couch. That's Venice Vineyard.
Is that Currency?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. I had a piece together with you.
Oh, well, he was like, I'm from New Orleans. Damn it, not. He's like, I'm from New Orleans where you get crept on and X'd out. Fuck, now I'm mixing up the words. Because I was listening to Currency all yesterday.
The new shit?
Oh, I'm from New Orleans where you get crept on and X'd out. And we like, damn, we was just talking to homies, stretched DMS through the covers on them, but the children already seen it. 3 in the morning, make his whole family up with that screaming. Visions of his niggas died chilling and shit. I'm just riding by it, like in my anxiety. Called it like 8-ball corner pocket. Drop it. I know I'm fucking up the words, but I just been listening to a bunch of different, like all of yesterday. I just listened to music all of yesterday. I didn't listen to a single podcast for like 10 hours. This is the fabulous domestic abuse whole debacle shit.
Everybody done talked about that shit.
That nigga was
the only thing I'm gonna say about that
shit.
That
nigga threatened everybody, and then they were seen together at Coachella.
Look, the only thing I'm gonna say about that shit is this nigga acted like he was not in the news and on every major blog and everybody's Twitter timeline for a minute, threatening his wife with a knife and her father, and apparently punched 2 of her teeth out, and he was just tweeting and Snapchatting like it was no problem. Like nigga, that happened. Why are you just tweeting this shit like you ain't just?
But he's from New York. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah. I all the people that I thought wasn't a piece of shit, I thought Fabulous. He might not have been the best, or he might not have been the most. Like I wasn't trying to hear a Fabulous album, but nigga, I respected Fabulous up until that point when I saw the nigga. Abuse.
Yeah, see, that's why you just gotta fuck with Jadakiss. He doesn't hit women. He just does things like illegally have a gun in New York, or or get caught with weed in New York multiple times.
I feel like Jadakiss is just random places, just chilling.
Yeah,
he's just here. Where you is that Jadakiss? He's just at a Starbucks smoking a blunt, drinking coffee.
Yeah, just randomly in the hood, hotboxing in a car.
Yeah, he'll just give you a good 16 and then let you go.
And then somehow illegally have a revolver.
Oh no, I don't use it. Homie. I just keep it on me in case some niggas get stupid. Oh, okay, Jadakiss. Right. Okay, Uncle. Do New York niggas see Jadakiss like we see Bun B?
Probably.
Yeah.
But I think seeing celebrities is more common in New York, that people don't get starstruck and they don't give a fuck.
I mean, but nobody gets. I mean, not gonna say nobody gets starstruck over Bun B, but you can see Bun B at a Walmart.
I saw him at Academy.
Yeah, you just be like no security, nothing.
He just does things.
Yeah, he just does things.
Bro, I saw him at Academy buying socks.
Yeah, just comparing socks and shit. I don't really think these don't have a good. Young man. You feel the less? Are you Bun B?
What he did. So I was at Academy in like the Nike section, and he was in the Nike section with he had like his headphones in, like talking on the phone. And he was like, he had a pack of socks in one hand, and then he was like looking at shorts on a different rack. And I was like, no, that's Bun B. Okay. Just went about my business.
You don't even like I feel like when you see celebrities just doing regular shit, you don't even want to like run up on them and ruin their day.
Well, with like Bun B, it's just like, nah, he's just Houston now. So if you see him, he just does stuff now. Yeah. Like you might see him grocery shopping and like nobody will buy, like nobody's gonna bother him.
Yeah.
Because that's how Houston he is. He's just like embedded. He's
embedded.
He's embedded.
That's what I'm saying. Like you just see him like everywhere, and you be like, oh, hey Bun B, hey Uncle Bun. You can probably walk up to him. You don't even do. You be like, "Oh, what's good?" He was like, "Oh, what's good, man." Yeah. Isn't your neighbor like? Didn't Daddy related to that?
Let's not blow up the spot now.
I'm sorry. My fault. They don't know who he is.
I'm cutting that out. Here's some.
But them niggas look.
Here's some more recent things. Westbrook said Ricky Rubio got a triple double on their ass and got the dub, and Westbrook was like, "Yeah, I'm shutting that down." And instead, he picked up 4 fouls in the first half, and they lost by like 15.
Bro, niggas was getting on KD's ass when he left. They was talking cash shit, talking about how he a bitch. They had a good team. Why'd he leave? This, that, and the fifth. And come to find out that Westbrook, I cannot talk. Westbrook is the motherfucking problem.
But he was the problem when KD was there. It was always a thing. It's like
nobody said shit because like,
Westbrook would take more shots than KD, even though KD was like 10% in field goal percentage more efficient. Like KD would shoot 50% from the field. Westbrook would shoot like 39. Yeah. But Westbrook would take more shots than KD.
That's what they said on paper. He's so average, but everything he does, he makes it look. When he does score, he makes it look like fucking great.
Like he's so athletic, but it's like he doesn't have the IQ to do right. And then here's another thing: when Westbrook was hurt the whole season, KD was MVP. Yeah. When KD was hurt a whole season, they didn't make the playoffs.
So you saw KD had like some nigga tweet, and it's like, nigga, they had a good team. Westbrook was the fucking problem.
And it was like he did it on accident. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I would have been like, nah, fuck that shit. I ain't been on your team in 2-3 years. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga.
He forgot he wasn't on his birthday.
Everybody was like, oh, KD snake. No, nigga, Westbrook's a terrible person. What you mean? What do you mean, KD?
It's because the United States doesn't like dark skinned people.
I mean, first of all, that nigga need to get a shape up and start brushing this guy. Either cut it off or brush your hair, KD. Pick one, nigga.
I know you not talking.
But look, my hair is thick and full.
And nappy.
And but it's unkept. Thick and full.
And unkept.
His shit is short and beady.
Stop hating on him.
No.
You can't. You're not in any position until you either comb your hair or you brush it. You can't tell KD nothing.
I'm not.
You can't tell him nothing.
I'm not.
Until you get a single wave, you can't say shit.
I don't fuck with waves.
Of the two of us, I'm the only person that can bother KD.
Well, then you tell KD about it.
I don't care. That nigga a millionaire. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Whatever, nigga.
Until I'm a millionaire, I don't care.
LeBron James out here trying to save his shit, and KD's just
LeBron shit is gone. LeBron head is a fucking hourglass of baldness.
I hate what that nigga. I hate when that nigga be trying to say that shit. Like he'll be thin as fuck.
His is like the reverse bald, where it's like this weird, like the front, it goes from the front, it narrows down going back, and then it spreads back out. Yeah, behind that, it's like this weird hourglass.
LeBron, just cut it off.
Yeah, just go bald,
bro. You looked alright bald when you was working out and shit. You just cut it off, bro.
And just have the beard, like
bitches love that shit. You still get the same amount of white pussy.
I mean, he already got 3 kids, and it's not like his wife ugly. So
yeah,
he said, and he
LeBron James, bro. I'm pretty sure you can fuck anybody you want.
Bro, just cut it off. It just looks gross.
Yeah, it just looks weird. Jordan cut it off. Kobe cut it off. You want to be one of the greats, nigga?
Hey, Kobe,
Magic cut it off.
Hey, you know what's funny? Kobe somehow like went bald so under the radar.
Do you like
I didn't realize that he was like bald until after he retired, and I saw like a random close up like. I guess it was either like a high def video or like a picture. I think it was when he returned to Staples, and it's like the actual line of his hair was like way back here. I was like, damn, this nigga been bald for like 5 years. What the fuck? This nigga was so stealth with it. Like he just started cutting his hair just stupid low and just keeping it there. But like this dude was like whole bald. But it's like he almost never actually like sweated from his head because he was just that raw at basketball that like you couldn't tell that he was just flat out bald. This nigga was flat out bald for like 5 years.
Like
didn't even notice that shit.
I don't think you noticed it because he wasn't trying to save it like LeBron. Like LeBron black ices the fuck out of his head. Just randomly.
LeBron be trying to keep his hairline.
Yeah, like nigga, you can't your shit can't be thick as fuck in the beginning and by the end of it, nigga. Like your shit thin again.
It's like we can tell, B.
Yeah, just cut it off, LeBron. Just let it go. Be done with the shit, my nigga.
Yeah,
let it go.
I didn't know Kobe.
Let it go.
Last thing I have, well, actually I had like 3 things, but I'm gonna make it quick. Reno 911 Miami movie. I'm going to watch that before the end of the week because that movie was fucking hilarious.
Reno 911 was a pretty good show.
That show is funny. That's another show I could just have on and just watch it through. I've watched it through like 8 times.
I remember when
it was on Hulu. This was so funny.
I was so upset when I found out that Niecy Nash's ass was fake. I was so like, cause that ass was fat as fuck, dog. That was
the character. It was like just completely exaggerated.
My childhood dreams was dashed. No pun intended.
No, I'm all right. But I like my favorite part in that movie is when they would be in the Miami garage. Like the first time they were like, oh, these cars are great, and then like they all tried to open the door and it's like slammed into the car that was there. They're like, oh, come on, be more careful. And then another part is like. It's like somebody turned on the siren and was trying to pull out of his face, and then somebody else came like rocketing through the garage and hit him when they were trying to back up. And Nego gets out, he's like, "What the fuck, man? you use the signal." That's like yelling. So, that movie was so funny. And then like when Jones B and I think that was Junior Garcia, they went to a call and it's like an alligator in someone's backyard pool, and the dude climbs over the fence. He's like, "Oh, that there's a gator." He's like, see, the gator ain't going to attack you. As long as you respect the gator gonna respect you." He's like, see. He's like, "Oh, I think that thing dead." And then the gator attacks him. They're like, "Oh!" It's just leave.
Oh man. Florida and Louisiana, they gators. Real 911 was a good show.
And I had the idea that we should get an office with Garen, and then be like, we have like a landline with a voicemail, and be like, you have reached the office of Black Vision, Brother Nature, and Space City Brothers. And then it's like, leave a tone after the what sound should we? But it's like we forget that it's still recording. It's like, what sound should we put? Just play the music. Why we gotta play music? How you gonna say that's the sound? It's like it doesn't matter. They wait for the sound, and it's like, but how they gonna know what's the specific sound?
I would have been like, so, but how long do we make the music though? Like, is it just?
It's just like the whole voicemail message is us arguing, and then it's just like, oh yeah, it's still recording. Ah shit.
After that. And look, after that, and then it's a beep. That's me.
I also thought of a dramatic read that would specifically irritate you.
Oh shit.
Well, maybe not irritate. It irritated me. So I want you to feel my pain.
Well, no, why? That's not what friends do.
I actually have a dramatic read for you, and you're gonna think it's fucked up.
Okay.
What's the song? I mean, if you got any subject, that's all my shit.
Okay.
What are we like? Almost an hour in of all the random stuff I had backed up. Where's my iPod? Can't remember the name of the song.
Is it over here?
I don't think it's gonna be on this one. It might. You might have to hand me that one. Ivy League. Yeah, you gotta hand me that one.
Oh shit.
You drank, we smoke. Drinking, we smoke. We drink, we smoke. What you got?
Okay. So recently, every time I put up a new podcast post on my Instagram, I keep getting harassed by weave like Instagrams. Like, I don't know where these motherfuckers are coming from, dog. And then they like everything that I like. One constantly likes every post that I put the fuck up, and it's just like, dog. What the fuck?
Are they listening to the podcast though?
I don't know, nigga. I hope they are. If he's gonna like every post I put up,
we need to find out all our metrics.
I would hate to think that our metrics is actually, no, it wouldn't be bad if our metric was Instagram weed pages.
I mean, the plays is the plays. It's not like we buying them.
True. We're not some YouTubers.
If they're organic.
So I was on Tumblr and shit, right? And I was scrolling this shit, and I had this post come up of this one girl. Her name's some fucking shit, some light skinned bitch, and they was talking about, oh, we exposed her. She from the Pearland area. Oh, we exposed her. She got a bunch of racist tweets about dark skinned girls, which I assume light skinned girls talk shit about dark skinned girls all the time. I don't put that shit past.
I mean, you don't have to assume, it's on the internet.
Yeah. So, but I was like, okay, so what does she do? Is she a singer? Nope. She an actress? Nope. Does she do makeup? Nope. This bitch claim to fame was that she was in a relationship YouTube with another famous nigga who's famous for being in a relationship YouTube with her. I was like, y'all upset about a bitch y'all made famous? I don't get that shit. Like, the bitch was famous for being the girlfriend to another nigga. Cancel that bitch and go on with your life, nigga. What are you talking about?
I wouldn't even care because it's a relationship YouTube,
bro.
How do you first of all, I've never looked at a relationship YouTube,
bro. They
so is it just like vlogging except it's two people who are in a relationship,
bro? Basically, they just do, and then sometimes they prank each other.
See, I don't care about that. Only when I like did a random deep dive into like vibrating underwear did I look at relationship YouTube, and it was only 3 videos.
Bro, I'm looking at the shit like, what? And they be having like millions of views and shit. Like, how many of you lonely, desperate ass motherfuckers is sitting there like trying to live vicariously through? Like, granted, she was cute and the other dude was handsome, but like, I don't give a fuck. Both them niggas look stale as shit.
I don't care about any kind of vlog, really.
Bro, I
don't watch any. The only one I've even watched that I can think of where I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch this, was like a dude, this like white dude who like is trying to get his hops up. So he like he'll just set up a camera at like LA Fitness and just try to dunk. But I mean, he can dunk once he warms up.
Yeah.
And it's like every couple of days, I'll just look at his most recent one. But that's it. But it's just like he'll be at home. He'll talk about what he's doing during the week, and then he'll go to the gym. He'll like do jump exercise.
Like, skip to this part
he'll dunk. To see, nigga. He'll like try to do some dunks. He might like catch some self alleys or something, or he might like hoop on the court. Like one of the videos, it was like he was working on it, and then he was like, I'm feeling pretty good today, and then he started hooping, and he caught an alley on one play, and then another play he got like a steal, and then just dunked it in the open court. He was like, I was feeling good today. But I mean, I'm looking at videos like 290 through 300. But I'm not looking at each one. It's just like, oh, it came up on my YouTube homepage. I'll look at it because it's the most recent one.
Like the most shit, like the weirdest shit I probably look at is them primitive technology blogs and shit. That's just for my
that's not
my
a
life.
vlog. That's like a self documentary that
yeah,
cares
but that's
about.
like I'm gonna say that's like the weirdest shit I look at. Like
I'm not looking at no relationship vlog. I don't care.
Fuck that shit. I don't want to see a relationship channel.
Why do I want to see you live your life? I don't care.
Reaction and fake live your life. That's shit that pisses me off is when they do them weird ass pranks, but the shit obviously be fake because their reactions be fucking fake.
I don't care about prank videos either. Like I'm not 14 anymore.
Be a grown ass person.
I don't even prank
find somebody.
Like I don't even prank my girlfriend. I just get on her nerves.
Yeah,
on purpose.
Like a real relationship.
Yeah,
we don't prank each other. We just annoy the shit out of each other.
I specifically do things that annoy her, like the shit my dad. Like the shit my dad just buy random shit, just have it in their space.
Yeah. Tell her that you gonna buy a fucking Nintendo Switch, even though she told you you're not supposed to have one. And I told her, well, I'm still gonna get it. So
I'm absolutely gonna buy a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
I'm almost kind of trying to wait for them to announce the release of Smash Bros. But now that D Brand has like made a bunch of skins for it and they're making like a tempered glass and stuff, I'm definitely gonna buy a Nintendo Switch before June.
I wanted one when I saw that fucking Zelda game. I was like, I'm getting this shit fucking regardless, my nigga. Like I want this Zelda game, and the Mario is what did it for me, honestly.
I'm definitely gonna get Mario Kart,
bro.
And the library, the library is pretty big. I feel like really the only thing that's holding me back is I can't decide if I'm gonna go all digital or buy physical.
I'm going digital. Fuck all that physical shit. I'm too old for that.
The only thing is that like their store is like Apple, so you're only leasing it. So if that shit just shuts down, you don't got your shit.
Word?
Yeah, I think there's
like it's through the cloud.
I think theirs is leased like Apple's music.
Fuck that shit.
That's the only thing. I think like if they just kill their support for it, then it's like you can't play the game.
Fuck that. That's Nintendo some hoes, nigga. I low key, you actually know when I think about it, Sony does that shit too because I let my Sony whatever the fuck run out, and them niggas was like, oh, you can't play this game. Even though I downloaded it onto my my PlayStation, all that shit, they was like, nah, you can't play the game, dog.
Okay, see, getting smacked. It is 52-37. Utah is up. I think they're way over the win amount I put down on this game though.
Oh, you betting on this though?
Yeah, because I was thinking about the bets I had made. I bet for I did 2 long shot bets, and then I bet on the Rockets to come out of the West to win the West. But I took the 2 long shot bets on like the Sixers and the Cavaliers. So if anything fucks up, at least I get some money.
The only thing I bet on is
if those
boxing.
2 teams just don't make it to the finals, then it's like, well, there goes all my Super Bowl winnings. Just all that shit going now.
I just be betting on fucking boxing and shit, but betting on boxing is kind of hard, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Like they'll have a nigga, they'll get you with their payout because they'll be like, you'll have. I don't know how to do the odds, but you'll have like the last fight was it's got Greco versus I forgot what this nigga's name was. He was an NBA, he's a WNBA champ. He was WNBA champion, but the Greco dude was like undefeated. So I'm like, maybe he'll. I didn't bet on it. I was like, maybe he'll eye the Tiger shit. So to be like, put down $50, nigga, and you guarantee $550, dog. It's like you. I don't know how much in percentage that is, but whatever the fuck that is, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
That's
a shitload. But it's like
that's what 10-1.
Yeah, but like nigga, the nigga got knocked out in the second round. I was just like, yo. The first time I bet on this one fight, the shit was paying out about the same amount. I was looking at making like $400, $500 off a $50 bet, right? I think it was a $40 bet. And the nigga made it to the 12 rounds. He made it all the way through the fight, but he lost. And he looked fucked up. I was like, I'm gonna have to figure out how to bet on boxing because this the way I'm doing it is wrong. Like if the odds is super one-sided, like I saw one odds, nigga, it was like plus 12,500. I was like, nigga, what? What? And other dude shit was like negative 5,000 or some shit like that. Other dudes,
yeah, that's when they're like heavily favored.
Yeah, I was just like, bruh, I bet on it though.
Nah.
All right.
That's when there's like way too much action. They're like, okay, we're not finna lose money on this,
bro.
Fuck y'all.
Because they did not put no money. They didn't really put no odds for the Adrian Broner and who was he fighting? Amir Khan. They didn't put no real odds on that shit. I forgot who he was fighting, but they didn't put no odds on it. It was like, even though it was hands down the biggest fight of that night, they didn't really put no real money behind it. They was just like, yeah, whatever. Putting $100 to get you $100 back.
But then they called it a draw.
Yeah, they called it a draw. So like, you still lost your money. But we're gonna start a new segment. I want to start a new segment called Tevin's Fuck Yous.
Hey, before we do that, I'm gonna hit you with this dramatic read. Okay. So this is the song "Drink and Smoke" by Sahai the Prince. It has it's from Ivy League. It has Big Crit and Yellow Wolf. And the song is so smooth. But here's Yellow Wolf's verse.
No. I used to like Yellow Wolf.
This one made me mad. First thing he says, cause like his the little intro thing is like he's just like, we're buying. He was just like talking about buying beers, and he's just like naming off beers. He's just like Milwaukee's Best, we'll take that. Natty Ice, we'll take that. PBRs, we'll take that. Budweiser, we'll take that. What you got? Bud Light, we'll take that too. And it's like basically the song is about drinking and smoking. All right. First thing Yellow Wolf says, mix it up with some hydrocodone. I'm off to the ozone. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you mixing alcohol with opioids? What is wrong with you?
He's a white boy.
Golly.
Actually, everybody mixes alcohols with opioids.
Yeah,
there's
but
some Midwestern housewife with like Vicodin and
yeah, but that's not cool. That's not cool. That's when you freaking hurt your back and you don't have health insurance. you don't just
ER doctor just put
you don't just do like
hydrocodone.
I'm not finna have a Friday and take freaking 2 Tylenol number 3s and have some fucking some vodka and be like, oh yeah, I'm turning up. Like, no, nigga, I'm finna be just on my ass.
I saw a video of a nigga on Xannies getting a haircut, nodded the fuck off. Like the nigga,
I saw that on Twitter, and he was trying to line them. He was trying to line them up, and then he just like slumped forward. And so he just,
I would have been like, oh my god.
And so he just cut him bald, and apparently the dude got mad.
He's like, but shit got me. He's like, bro, I can fix. He's like, nah, just bald it, bro. He had to be some Toronto nigga. Just bald it, bro. Just bald it, bro. Nah, don't worry about it. Just bald it, bro.
So I can't do a service,
bro. Who goes gets their haircut? You try to look clean for the freaks, and you nod off on Xannies. Like, is that therapeutic?
That's why I never liked getting my haircut super late or super early. Cause like if I'm sleepy and I'm just sitting there,
I've definitely
and I just doze off. I'm be like, fuck, I don't want to like, or when they be like, hey, or when they're trying to like line you up, so you trying to hold still, and then like I get tense. I mean, I be trying not to move.
Like nigga, it's like nigga cutting the wire on the bomb. Like one mistake and like your shit looking fucked.
Like he doing like, why am I so tense? Why he trying to edge me up?
That should be making you more tense and more nervous because it's like you don't want to move and then nigga slice your shit on accident.
That's why I just keep my eyes closed the whole haircut.
Nigga, sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I low key nod off a little bit. I be like, because the constant buzzing is just like soothing.
Yeah, and especially when their clippers aren't at like such a high frequency that they're loud.
Yeah, they just like it's like a low hum. Yeah, nigga, you'll nod the fuck off real quick.
Be so chill.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
I done it.
Like I heard that and I was like, that's a really annoying line. And then he said, he's like, got your bitch on this shit. 2 scoops of fruit nuggets. And 100 proof fluid, soaked in LSD, chew it. And I was like, come on, bro. Why are you ruining the song?
Because he's white.
Ooh. You know what? That was Riff Raff. Currency had Riff Raff on Pilot Talk 3.
He sure did.
And that was like the worst song on that album.
Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of like Riff Raff. But by himself or when he's on like you can't have a good rapper with Riff Raff. You have to have like an equally You know what I'm saying? Like foolish rapper with riff. You get what I'm saying?
No.
Like you can't have Currency with riff raff. You gotta have someone like Sway Lee. You have one of these mumble rappers. If you have one of these mumble rappers with riff raff and you on the right beat, he don't sound bad, honestly. But that's just my DJ ear. You know what I'm saying? That's my what's hot ear.
All right. So what was your thing?
I'm gonna call this Tevin's fuck yous. My first fuck you goes out to Fish. Ask me why I'm saying fuck you to Fish.
Oh, you want me to actually do that? No, I'm not doing that.
Ask me why I'm saying fuck you to Fish.
I'm not doing that.
I'm going to tell you why I'm saying fuck you to Fish.
Yeah, you can tell me. I'm not going to ask you.
Because fish suck ass. And here's why fish suck ass.
I mean, I don't think that can generate the suction.
I was bagging up fish today at work. I work at a fish counter. And I'm bagging the shit up. And the shit's cold. And as I'm bagging the shit up, I grab a fish somehow and I almost dropped that bitch. And when I almost dropped that bitch, the back fins cut the shit hand? Out of my finger.
Yeah, that's happened to me.
That shit hurt so, like, normally they poke you, which is already annoying, but this bitch sliced my hand with its back fins. Here's why I say fuck you. Why the fuck do you have them tough ass back fins?
Because them hoes is like bone.
Them hoes is bones. I get using them hoes like sails to sail around the water and shit. But nigga, if a fish want to eat you, he's still gonna eat you. He don't give no fucks about your back fins. Like if a shark wants to eat you, my nigga, another fish wants to eat you, you know what he doing? His mouth is just as tough as your back fins. He don't even feel that shit. Make your back fins softer, fish. I get it. We're polluting the ocean and shit. Fuck us humans for doing that. That's cool. I understand. But like also, fuck you, my nigga. Stop making I'm tired of cutting my hands every time I try to grab one of you niggas. It's not even like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to do all that shit. You feel me?
That's happened to me on the boat before.
Bro, that happens a lot to me. I don't know why, but every time I hate touching fish. Another fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna say that fuck you. Here's another fuck you. New age black artists. Fuck y'all niggas. Here's why. Don't make me feel bad because you not on as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But don't try to make other people feel bad because they don't want to support you as an artist. Here's why. No one likes your art. A, because it's so cliche. Like, she a light-skinned girl. Oh, my God. She's covered in gold. She's a light-skinned girl.
Oh, you talk about, like painters and stuff.
Yeah, painters and shit.
Okay.
Like, drawers and artists and shit. She's a light-skinned girl with curly hair, and she has gold. And for some reason, she's dripping lean and has smoke rings around her. Nobody want that bullshit.
Or she just randomly naked.
Yeah. With white eyes. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants Cleopatra with lean coming out of pussy. We're not finna hang that up on our walls, my nigga. I can't take that to my mom and be like, Mom, look at this painting I got from Two Tone Shorty 91. Ain't this shit good? No.
It's funny because I had that complaint on Tumblr like 3 or 4 years ago. That's like, where's the art? Where's the black paintings of just like people doing normal things? Like, like just like, where's the paintings of women where it's like, oh, she's just looking good for like, you know, a cocktail party, or she's in a suit,
where's the black
or she's a doctor, or she's a judge, or she's a lawyer.
Why are they always light skinned and curly hair?
Or she's it's a painting of a black painter painting something, or
with a nuka somewhere in the picture, like.
Or like, why are they always just ass naked randomly? Yeah. Like just.
I saw one today. It was a dark skinned girl. She had no top on, but the shit it would look good. Like it looked like some shit I hang up on my wall somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or wear a t-shirt with it. That's another thing. Stop asking niggas to support you financially by buying your art, niggas don't buy art like that, bruh. I'm gonna be real with you, my nigga. Niggas don't buy art like that. You want niggas to buy your art? Put that shit on a sticker. Put that shit on a phone case. Put that shit on a pillow. Put that shit on a t-shirt. You probably sell more of your work putting that shit on a t-shirt than you would trying to convince me to buy this shit out of your drawing book. And my final fuck you goes to you know what? I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about on this. So I said niggas dick ride a lot. I can't remember what I was speaking about. I don't know.
Very general statement.
It was a very general statement. I'm trying to think of what I was referring. It's for me, general statements. I pretty much refer to one specific person, but I cannot. Oh, okay. I think it was this. All right, so it's clear to everyone that Kanye is fucking losing it.
No, it's not clear. You know what's funny? 30 minutes ago, when I went to Facebook, the first 4 posts were about somebody talking about Kanye too. Yeah. Like literally the first 4 posts. Kanye was this will be Yeezy season 3 or 2.
Don't nobody want that. That's what it was. That's what it was about.
No, is it season 3 or 2?
I think it's like season 4. Actually, no, it's 3.
So the next season of Yeezy's coming out. He has shoes he's designed coming out. All his shoes are trash.
True that. Like nigga had the Red Octobers, the Yeezy, the
for whatever reason, Adidas is just putting out more ugly shoes on purpose. Like they're specifically making ugly shoes on purpose.
All the shoes they use look like they just use for like walking around a rich ass house in. Like if you didn't want to wear your slipper. So it's like, okay, yeah, you announced. Look, this is what he's done. He's announced music coming out. Yeah.
So build hype around that. He got the next season of Yeezy coming out. He got Yeezy shoes coming out, and he got other Adidas shoes that he designed coming out.
The most ugliest shit.
Here's the thing: people think Kanye is like mentally ill. No, he's just a fuck nigga. He's just a fuck nigga who full of himself, but at the same time he has such a level of fame that it's to the point that anything he does is talked about and scrutinized and looked at. So he could do whatever he like. Anytime he does anything publicly, it's not a thing.
Yeah,
he's not a life genius. Like
no.
And he's not a philosophical.
Please stop calling that nigga a genius. He said he's the genius. I was listening to I was listening to Saint on the last album. He said he's the genius. Oh, he's the Einstein of this time and shit.
It's like no,
like nigga. When Elon Musk is out here sending fucking rockets to space and bringing them bitches back down, putting them on the platform like they
Kanye just thinks he's a genius. Period.
Like nigga, your genius and his genius is two different geniuses.
Kanye is a performance artist genius. Yeah. Like he can make a song that's really great,
and let's keep.
And then he can make a concert. He can like put together an artistic piece of like a song, a movie for it, and a concert.
Yeah.
In a genius fashion, but I'm pretty sure he can't do math.
No,
so he's not a real genius.
Sure, your first album was called The College Dropout, nigga.
I mean, Bill Gates dropped out of college, but he went to Harvard.
But I was just saying,
it's like you not Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and
whatever other smart ass.
What's the thing when like a Mensa card carrying?
Oh, the whatchamacallit?
Where they're like genius kids and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not like a Mensa card carrying. You're not like
like the 4-year-old prodigy that they just talked about.
You haven't read 100 books at
2 years old.
Yeah, you haven't read 100 books in 2 years. Like he's not smart.
Yeah, you're really good at the music side of
entertainment. Yeah.
Because your clothes. Let's be honest, nigga. You trying to sell niggas a fucking brown T-shirt?
He's trying to sell people. Faded hold up. He's trying to sell you a faded hold up shirt for $300.
Look, I got one of them hoes in my closet from like a few years ago, bro. That shit looks so thick, nigga. That T-shirt he had on, nigga.
And then Garen was trying to talk about, it's probably like the softest material you ever felt.
No, nigga, they sell them hoes. Like, bro, I'm gonna put you on game. They sell them hoes on Hanes. Hanes got them hoes on sale. They call beefy tees, bro.
How about this?
You can rock that shit.
No,
bro.
How about this? Dry fit is really comfortable. Shit's comfortable as fuck. As a person who has sweated a lot and my armpits will sweat at a moment's notice. Dry fit is really comfortable. It is definitely not $300 for one shirt.
I'm not finna buy no $300. First of all, I probably can't even fit the shirt. Secondly, like I said, Hanes got these t-shirts called beefy tees. They look just like Kanye's tees. Depending on your size, my nigga, you can find you a brown tan one for 3,000% less than you would a easy tee. You see them fucking ugly ass slides?
No, because I don't care.
Bro, them slides look like turf shoes. Don't nobody want that shit, dog.
And then people just keep like jumping on like random philosophical things that he said that are just general positive statements that millions of people have already said before.
And nigga talking about I'm writing a book right here in real time. I'm gonna just add this book.
He talk about
shut the fuck
he talk
up.
about don't worry about other. He basically the things he says boil down to is I support Trump. I don't care about slavery. Be yourself. Don't worry about other people's opinions. Do what you like.
You're not saying nothing that nobody's not. You're not saying nothing that the average.
He's not saying
Twitter celebrity hasn't said already.
He's not saying anything special, and people just like I just see his like tweets. That's why I don't like Twitter anymore, because you see people's likes.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to see these. I don't care if you liked Kanye's stupid ass tweet.
I don't like when Kanye goes fucking. I try to look at what's popping in the world, and I see, oh, Kanye tweeted. Kanye is number 1 and 2 on tweets, and I don't give no fucks about none of that.
It's just because he's Kanye. He's just that famous now, where him tweeting a bunch is not like news. Like,
you know what? I'm gonna say one thing. Fuck you, Chance the Rapper. Because you co-signed that bullshit.
Hey,
and I get that he's from Chicago.
Here's the thing. What's the Chance thing? Because I've seen people being mad at him today.
Because he co-signed that fuck shit. You can't be like, oh, cops is killing black people, but Kanye supporting Donald Trump. That's okay. He's in his right mind. No, nigga, he's not. Ebro, he is not in his right mind. I don't know if he's doing it. Like I said, I don't know if this shit's a ploy for the album, and the album comes I'm hoping that the album cover is gonna be him burning that Magna hat that he got signed by Donald Trump. Like, I want to see that shit. Like, if that's the album cover, then everything he's done since he got back on Twitter will be all worth it. And I'll buy 2 copies. I'll buy an actual album. I won't just listen to it on Apple. I'll buy the actual album, and I'll take your side in this Jay-Z beef that you got going on. But
is it when he was like, talked to him 2 days ago? He's in a great place and not affected by folks trying to question his mental or physical health.
Yeah. Like, nigga, we should be questioning his mental. This nigga said Donald Trump was right when just a few years ago he said that George Bush don't care about black people.
Bro, that was like a whole lifetime ago.
Bro, that's what it feels like, but it really wasn't.
I don't know why people are outraged now. I've been off Kanye since I heard that his album was called Yeezus.
Yeah.
I was off then. At that point, I was like, okay, I'm done.
When
he put out that black skinhead, I was like, yeah, this is stupid.
I thought that shit was hard, bro. I'm like, but the shit that pissed me off the most. I was riding for that nigga though.
Jesus was whack. Kanye was whack then, and I don't care anymore. I do not care at all about him anymore.
Because after My Twisted Dark Fantasy, you was like, oh, how he's gonna top himself on this shit? He come out with Yeezys. He come out hard, black skinhead, new slave. Hell yeah, nigga.
Because then he made Cruels. Did Watch the Throne come out before or after that? Before or after Dark Fantasy? I think Watch the Throne came out after that.
Yeah, Watch the Throne came out after.
So Watch the Throne, that was straight. Cruel Summer, that I still haven't listened to it to this day, but I assume they had some tracks.
It had some tracks on it.
So it was like, okay, what's he gonna do from that? Then he hooked up with Kim Kardashian.
And I even forgave him for that because he came out with Black Skinhead and New Slave.
No, he made Black Skinhead.
See his lead.
He made Black Skinhead, and I said, you know what? Now I don't care. I do not care. So whatever
Black Skinhead, my shit.
Whatever Kanye does, I do not care at all. Cause I've been seeing people complain about Chance, and somebody was like, "So we're gonna talk about how his music is trash or whatever." I'm like, it's kind of an extra opinion, and then it's like
not lying.
More and more people. Somebody's like, "We're gonna talk about how this is not a gospel album." Like, did he ever say it was a gospel album? I feel like only people on Twitter have said
a lot of shit about God. I mean, let me rephrase that shit because it sounded like I was saying that something negative. He talks a lot about God in his music, but it's not necessarily a God album.
I mean,
I think Lecrae want to fight that nigga.
I mean, he talk about like Bible verses and angels, but he also has a song that we don't use the same drugs anymore.
Like the nigga definitely had a mixtape called Acid Rap.
I mean, that was before,
but still though,
it's like
that Acid Rap. No, the single is hot.
between acid rap and coloring book is like a whole different direction. So acid rap was just randomness and him making noises. Coloring book was on acid. Coloring book is a whole different sound. That's why I like acid rap more, because he was, to me, on acid rap he was rapping more. Like he was actually like going for it. And coloring book is like him just making music. Yeah, and there's a very big difference. And the next two things Chance tweeted were black people don't have to be Democrats, which is true. And he said next president gonna be independent. Okay, whatever.
I doubt that, but
that means nothing to me. And then apparently he must have got flamed on Twitter because he tweeted the Jay-Z. He tweeted the Jay-Z.
So nigga, you deserve that stupid shit. Black people don't have to be Democrats. We don't have to be Democrats.
We technically don't.
We shouldn't be Republicans though, and we shouldn't support fucking Donald Trump, nigga.
Why is this shit not playing? Fucking Rockets is down.
What are you talking about, Chance? I don't make no fucking sense. I don't care. And you have to play.
You know what's the problem? Twitter is too quick to be outraged. That's the problem. Twitter is so fast to be outraged.
I'm not gonna, bro. He's talking about Kanye is in good spirits and not worried about people questioning his mental health. He should be. What the fuck you mean, nigga?
No, I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be worried about people questioning him. I don't care about people questioning me. That's just being an asshole in life. I don't care who questioned me. that's just generally how assholes operate. They don't care about who's questioning their asshole methods. I don't care you question my methods. Fuck you. That mean nothing to me.
Oh my god.
That don't mean nothing to me at all. I'm just tired of seeing it.
That too, but like, as a nigga who love Kanye, okay, and one more thing, and then we off the shit. Stop. All right, Kanye's he's good. He's a musical whatever the fuck, but like, let's be real. He uses a lot of samples. It's not hard to be hot when you just
sample the shit out of everything.
But like, I don't want to say it out loud because a lot of songs I like that Kanye sampled, but I'm just saying. Nigga, sampling a song and adding drums to it, that's not you're not a musical genius, my nigga. You every average 8th grader. Let's be real. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
I just don't care.
Like, you're not Beyonce. Well, let me stop.
I just don't care at all.
You're not out here, and to keep it even more funky, putting a mask on and standing on a floating platform and like red tint and shit is. What Beyonce did was a motherfucking masterpiece, nigga. What you did, look weirdish to me. I'm just saying. I ain't no artist, but I'm just saying, nigga, I wasn't impressed. I'm not trying to have a fucking 300-pound platform fucking floating over my head while I'm on the ground with a bunch of other weird ass white kids saying nigga and shit.
I don't care.
Oh man.
This is not even an effort of not caring. I just do not care anymore. Yeah. He's irrelevant to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I hope the shit comes out in the end that he's just like, I got you niggas. I don't give a fuck.
No, he's not. He honestly thinks
really isn't.
He probably really thinks he's telling us some shit, and people really think he's telling them some shit, and he's gonna try to sell as much of his products and think he's a genius and great. Just don't care.
And on that note,
you got anything else?
Shout out to, hold on, let me look up his name. I don't want to get his name wrong.
Man, I'm so mad that they put 4 NBA games on tonight because I basically missed 2 of them. Apparently, the Cavs game went down to the wire, and I didn't even get to watch the actual end of it. I'm so upset. That would have been the game to watch.
James Shaw Jr., that's his name, the guy who stopped the shooting from the shooting. Well, who put the end to a shooting by just rushing that nigga
and snatching the gun.
And then he turned to a bitch and ran. You pussy ass.
He left and then went and put on clothes and somehow was able to
evade the law for 2 days. You bitch ass. First of all, shout out to James Shaw Jr. That's real nigga shit. You didn't even need a gun to take that nigga down. Walter probably would have shot that nigga dead in his shit, which I wouldn't have blamed him.
Hey, don't put my name in there, guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have shot him dead in his shit.
Now you doing too much.
But anyways, shout out to him. Shout out to the fam, all listeners and shit.
Do you have your dramatic rap reading of the night?
Oh shit! Hold on, let me get it.
Let's see if I skipped anything. Okay, I got something for you. This is gonna be a long one. I kind of don't want to tell it, but I'm gonna be honest and go ahead and tell it. I'm really annoyed. This is really messing with me. All right, so met some people who are in pharmacy school right now. You know, some people just getting started in pharmacy school, and how I treat Facebook is that I don't add people.
Nah, fuck
that I don't
add niggas I don't know. Fuck
that I
shit.
don't know from high school.
Yeah.
But if it's like a pharmacy school person and they find me, I'll look at their pictures, cause when you're in pharmacy school and you just see people on like a regular day, you don't know what they really look like, or cause people be like stressed out, people be wearing hoodies cause it's cold in the library. So it's probably been like I probably met about 10 people the last alumni thing I did. I was like, yeah, you know, Walter, whatever. And I guess they added people that I already knew from pharmacy school, or people that I know that are still in pharmacy school, or that I met when I was in my later years. And so, you know, when it's like mutual friends, and then they see my picture, they add me. But when people I don't know or recognize add me, I always look at their pictures.
Yeah.
So
shout out to my girlfriend.
So one chick added me. I was like, who is this person? So I just looked at the pictures, and I was like, it's a lot of flyers. I was like, what are these flyers? So I'm still scrolling, and I'm like, what the hell? She got pictures of like Bun B side by side with. Since I was like, what the hell? And she's a rapper.
Oh, word.
So I was like, okay, interesting. On 2 Dope Boys and everything. So I was like, okay, went and download the mixtape, listen to the mixtape. And I was like, all right, she can rap. She's not trash. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And then like, this is where I fucked it up, because I'm a weirdo. So the next time I saw her is at our banquet.
Yeah.
And my whole thing was like, okay, I'm only gonna say something about it if somehow it comes up organically.
Yeah.
Right? Instead, I just did, instead of sticking to the plan, I was like, hey, what's good? She's like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh yeah, I heard your mixtape. Just the coldest opening ever.
That nigga had a fucking Atlanta moment. Hey, heard your mixtape.
just straight.
Oh,
just straight social faux pas. That was the most cringe-worthy thing I could ever think of myself doing ever.
Nigga, she probably liked this shit.
No, here's the thing. Her face, it didn't drop, but her expression completely changed. She was like, oh. I was like, yeah. I saw the thing. I was like, oh, let me check that. She was like, oh, so you were looking at my pictures. I was like, oh, fuck. This nigga. I was like, this. I was like, oh, fuck.
Okay, yeah. You fucked up.
I was like, immediately, I was like, there's no way I can explain myself that doesn't sound that doesn't sound extremely weird. It's like, I know that I'm weird and I accept how weird I do things, that I just don't care. But it's like, I only don't care if it doesn't, like, if it's not,
it doesn't leak over to your personal life.
Yeah, like if it doesn't affect things. Yeah. Like me being weird, like with just my girlfriend, or just like messing with my mom, being a weird person, it's like it doesn't affect any relationship. They just understand that. But it's like, this is a new person.
First thing you go to,
and like our largest social interaction now is me with this cold entrance of, oh yeah, I heard your mixtape. I heard being like, oh, so you went through my pictures. And I was like, well, fuck. That was just the worst This is the most socially awkward thing I've done possible. And then,
she just went for the gusto. Be like, well, bitch, you added me on Facebook.
Look, now I'm just backpedaling.
I mean, I wasn't really like I saw a couple. I just want to see who you was.
And then like I'm trying to explain it, but then it was like the DJ was playing music, so it's like now he's playing it loud, and I'm trying to talk over that, and then I'm hoarse, so I'm trying to like get my voice.
This nigga just came out full 100% creep mode.
Just 100%. I just look like a total creep.
So and like at my pictures, I wasn't really looking at it. We go to a corner?
I was just like, when people ask me, I always look at the pictures, and I was like, I saw it, and I was like, I mean, I've been on Two Dope Boys before. I was on there since like 2009, download J Electronica trash. I was like, I mean, the mixtape is good. I was like, you got any more music? She's like, nah. It's like I'm kind of like off there. I'm trying to do this pharmacy thing. I was like, oh man, it was good though. Like that whole was banging. I was like. My homeboy I was like, you should holler at some of my people. Like they be bro. It's just.
This nigga is just chopping it.
Bro, I'm in
in
quicksand and I'm just shoveling more sand on top of me.
My nigga was just running in place.
Just the most cringe. Like that was the most cringe-worthy conversation I've had in the last 3 years.
Conversationally uppercutted.
That shit was. I was so unprepared for my own self. And then like the rest of the night, I was just weird. The rest of the night was just so weird for me. I had no idea, man. Like that. Like I still haven't recovered from that.
Oh my god!
Just the most socially just awkward thing I could have done ever. I should just not said. Look, I'm like Mike Birbiglia. What I should have said was nothing. I shouldn't have said a damn thing.
I'm gonna wait for the conversation to come up organically. I've seen your mixtape before.
Like, I downloaded your mixtape. Nigga, what?
Did you have like that moment where the words are slipping out your mouth, but you try to catch them and they're just already out?
No, they were just gone.
They're just gone. And then you realize what you just said?
No, it was like, I said it, the speech bubble came up, I read the speech bubble, and I was like, oh shit. That was alright.
Oh, man. That's too funny. My nigga out here fucking
that shit was so awkward.
And then to be like, oh, really? You stopped doing music?
Oh man, I made it worse.
First she brought up some shit she probably was really passionate about, but it didn't really pan out as far as she wanted to.
And then she let it go.
And she let it go like an adult. She didn't hang on to the dream like some 34-year-old nigga talking about you gonna make it one day.
She made an executive decision to
be like, you know what, I'm gonna focus on something.
What's even worse is that I was like, okay, whatever. And then like more people started adding me. And I was like, okay, more people. And then I was like, okay, that was weird, Walter. And then I went and looked back at the picture, and they're from like 2011. It's like, damn, I went all the way back to like I didn't even pay attention to the date. I was like, what is this? I was like, what is this flyer? I should look at. I was like, what is this flyer? What is more? And I just kept going.
The nigga, this is going on the Instagram. On the Instagram, it's the preview for the episode.
It went way too far.
That nigga was 7 years down the line. She done matured, an adult, had gone through experiences.
Went to a whole different. Like that was before.
Oh man, and then you talking about trying to get her back into doing this shit.
out of pure just ignorance.
Just go back. Gosh. Imagine I would see your face when you realize them pictures was from like 2011. Nigga, a few years after we got out of school.
And you know what was messed up? It was messed up. I wasn't even drunk. I had like the drinks I had was light. Like I ended up being more tipsy later on.
I would too. Get that thought out of my head, nigga.
No, it was there the whole night. And the thing was, that was at like 11 something. We were still there till like 2 a.m.
You just keep looking back over. She looking at you like
it was like every time I was, and it was like we was just playing music, but like the DJ was playing like a bunch of Afro beats and stuff. So I was like, first he started playing trap stuff that I just didn't know. So it's just like I'm just like just 2 steps. Like I don't know none of this shit. Like I felt so. I was like, man, I don't know none of this. They just started playing Afro beats, and it's just like you never. When you're from the outside in, like you see all the like Nigerian people who know the words, and you just like all these sounds. I don't know what none of these sounds.
It was when I went to Caribbean Fest that one year.
And so like the whole time it was like every time, and it was like every time I would see her, I was like, fuck. This is so awkward, and I was just stuck in awkwardness for the rest of that night. If we were like within 5 feet of each other. She probably, and you know what? After that, she probably didn't even care.
Yeah,
but
she still cared.
But I sure as shit did not live that down. Like that shit was not behind me at all.
It still lingers every once in a while.
That shit lingered hard.
Every time you meet a new person.
No, but here's the thing: with everybody else, it was straight. It was just like, hey, what's good? You know, whatever. And you know, I like this jam. People were showing up. I mean, a lot of people came late, but people showing up. It's like, hey, what's good? You know, y'all look. It's like, oh, you know, it's a fresh fit. You got a fresh fit. Making fun of people. I was like, I started taking pictures for the girl who was taking pictures while she was doing something else. So all that was whatever. But it's like every time I had a moment to stop and think, it's like, God damn, Walter. Like, how you say I'm not gonna bring it up to,
and then bring it up instantly,
just immediately, just vomit that up.
Not even my name, just hey. So I like your music,
yeah,
from 7 years ago.
I heard your mixtape from last decade.
Oh man, that's too funny. That's too funny.
So these are the things I think about where people are at work.
These are the things you do when people are asleep at home. You bring up old shit to people who probably had traumatic experiences with the shit.
She was like, I'm off that. I'm like, for real? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? This is stupid. That was just a weirdo now.
You are, nigga.
There's no going back from that.
You just a creep. Once you said, for real, you should have been like, man, that sucks. And then kept it moving. You'd be like, for real? You should meet some of my friends. They did music.
I was like, you ain't gonna do no more?
Just
do that shit in your free time.
But yo, shout out to Shorty, yo. If you listen to this, email us, tweet at us. Let us know how you feel about Walter being a fucking creep.
Let us know how me being a weirdo affects
your life. What were your feelings when this nigga brought up a 7-year-old thick project that you used to do a long time ago? You're trying to better yourself in your life.
Now you're on a whole different different theme in life. And what?
And a nigga you don't even know that well brings it back up.
Don't know at all. Don't know at all. I'm pretty sure she doesn't even know my last name.
Somebody that added you because somebody told you that. And the first thing this nigga does is ask you about an old project. Tweet at us, email us, let us know.
Like literally the only shit, like literally some shit that you can only learn.
All them jerseys is hard.
By looking way too
I
far
thought that was
back.
a classic jersey. They need to bring back the 90s jerseys.
Matter of fact, let me tell you the shit dropped March 8, 2011.
What's it called?
I'm not gonna say it on this podcast. I'm just gonna I'll show you it.
Yeah. What's her rap name? You not gonna tell me the rap name?
I'll show you it.
Okay.
It's off air.
All
if
right.
you subscribe to our Patreon, I'll drop the deets.
He'll drop the details to his most traumatic experience.
To my most recent traumatic experience.
She'll get OD hits and shit and be like, "Where the fuck?"
I think that's why I've been so tense. So tense. Like that shit just been lingering on me for being a fucking weirdo. And everything else just infuriates me because I'm a weird person. Weird person
like,
for no reason.
I need to calm this weird shit down. Oh man.
Also, don't touch my waves.
Don't touch my waves. Yeah. It's like the river you see. Don't touch my waves. It's like the ocean so deep. And if you fucking do, I will cut you, bitch. Don't you touch my ways ever again. Nah, I'm gonna stop. That's my Solange moment. Let me do this read real quick.
Oh yeah, it's now time for our dramatic rap reads.
My name is the Young Kenneth Pendergrass. I will be reading from the selection of Lil Wayne off the Carter 3 album called Mrs.
No, I should like you pick a song I read and then I'll pick a song you read. I haven't even picked the song. I forgot about it
because you slapped it.
I forgot to do it.
Dick.
Fucking weird Walter moments. I don't even remember what I wanted to do. Okay. I'm just doing this one verse.
You can just do the verse. Just do a verse. Because we almost 2 hours in this bitch. I'm hungry, nigga.
Alright, here we go. Doing a buck in the latest dropped.
Compelling.
I got stopped by a lady cop.
A female officer.
Ha ha. She got me thinking I can date a cop.
Probably not.
Ha ha. Cause her uniform pants are so tight.
Tight.
She read me my rights.
Rights.
She put me in her car. She cut off her lights.
The lights.
She said I had the right
Right.
to remain silent.
Yes. Compelling.
Now I got her hollering, sounding like a siren. Talking about we, yeah. We, yeah, hold on, it cut off. I can't unlock it. You gotta unlock it. We, yeah. And I know that she's the law.
Yes.
And she know I'm the boy.
Oh my God.
And she know I get high.
Yes.
Above the law.
Yes. This nigga's
going
from dramatic reading to like Negro poem.
And she know I'm raw.
Yes.
She know I'm from the street.
What part of the streets?
Your phone keep turning off.
It's on that slow. Like if you don't hold it,
I gotta just keep messing with the screen.
yeah, just keep messing. When it starts going dim, just fuck with the screen.
And all she want to do is fuck the police. And all she want me to do is fuck the police. Talking about we owe yes, we owe yeah.
This just the way that Little Wayne.
No.
We
shouldn't tell them who made it. They should
just guess.
Yeah, I
already said this shit. It's gonna beep it out.
All right. Here's mine. I can see your face.
I had to realize to get the beat in my head.
You don't need a beat. You're just reading it. Like you can do whatever cadence you choose.
I'm gonna do mines in like fake Anuka nigga. See, brother, these bitches think I'm living out my car. All these shoeboxes and shit. Don't get fused, boo. That's the stuff I just bought. Okay, my brother? Before I scooped you, could have dropped you off, but I wanted you to see it. They wanted you to see it, brother. They wanted you to see it, brother. Confident but not conceited. Okay? Okay? The scripture says, yeah, I like my grapes and weed seedless. Okay? Getting something. What are you getting, brother? You getting pussy.
with my father's features, not his father. Your father's, God's features. Okay, believe it. If you miss it, then I bet somebody out there seen it. Know what they saying in there, brother? They saying that even though no one's looking, somebody sees you. I TwitPic my outfit. When the last time you used TwitPic?
I don't know.
TwitPic went out of date since they let you add pictures. My outfit, bitches stock my comments. Don't let the bitches stock your comments. Jets, fool. What they say, I can't do first on my list of things to do. If a bra got wireless, I'm at her crib, I fall through. I got emails to read, and she breaks down the weed. See, brother, that's what they talk about. A woman that has Wi-Fi at her crib is a queen. You hear me? You need you a queen, brother. You need you a queen, brother. Okay? As a man, as he handles his business reading emails, and she breaks down the weed, that's what a woman's supposed to do, okay? Okay, brother?
Can't wait for you to finish. You turn this into a damn sermon. It's supposed to be
reach the cell phone, turn the TV down for me. It was kind of ironic because I had the papers, she had the Chronic. The Hornets beat the Supersonics. I don't know if the team was around back then.
Well, actually, now it's the Jazz. The Jazz are beating the Supersonics, who are now the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Inhale the vapors of the smoking volcano. I'm thirsty, need some water, boy. Captain Insano. And that's it. See, brothers, what Brother Currency was saying there is you have to depend on ourselves. We need a black-owned community in our neighborhoods with black police officers and black people, and the women need to stay home and raise their sons because their sons is turning out sensitive, and we don't need no more sensitive ass men because that's what the white man wants. Okay, that's what Brother Currency was saying and all of that. Remember that. I'm Brother Shamal Jenkins Leroy Jones.
I don't think he was saying anything. I think he was literally saying that he is full of himself.
I'm Shabazz.
He buys a lot. He buys a lot of shoes.
I'm Shabazz Muhammad Lee.
And
this has been the.
And he really likes marijuana in various locations, which is basically most of Currency's music that I will continue to download and listen to.
Episode 12 in the bag. Any final words, my G?
Hashtag don't touch my waves.
Real talk, nigga, all facts. Look how I run it up. Look how I run it up. Look how I'm coming up. But wish you was one of us. See how that money come? Paper cut fingers from counting that money up. Praying emojis. The blessings keep coming. I know I can't have enough. Never on E. Took off on haters. There's no need to gas me up. I'm patting my lead. I'm too far ahead and there's no way you catching up.